Dear Shri Mataji, good evening. Welcome to tonight's session. Just give me a second to get that up here. That doesn't work. So with our futsal session today, we'll do the repetition of what we did before in regards to doing the Muladhara treatment with the balancing. As we were saying, it would be great to to clear out every day the left, right, and some center Muladhara, just as a foundation to strengthen the Muladhara. So we'll do that little short Muladhara meditation during our futsals. And at home, if you can do it in the morning every day or every second day, that will be great. Now, I found a beautiful a poem actually from Lao Tse, and again, as usual, you know, I find there's all these little surreal coincidences, if you want to call it, that happen. Because I was listening to a few talks, you know, things, and just thinking about in terms of the Kundalini, in terms of our, you know, in Sahaj, like you get your vibrations, you get your realization, you get the vibrations, and then to kind of words to express how amazing or what to do with it, or how amazing that can be. So, and then the poem from Lao Tse came through. So I'd love to share that, if you don't mind, just before we get into meditation. So it is called, it's Hua Hu Ching. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing it correctly or not, but why scurry about looking for the truth? It vibrates in everything and every not thing, right off the tip of your nose. Can you be still and see it in the mountains, in the pine trees, in yourself? Don't imagine that you will discover it by accumulating more knowledge. Knowledge creates doubt, and doubt makes you ravenous for more knowledge. You can't get full eating this way. The wise person dines on something more subtle. He eats the understanding that the named was born from the unnamed, that all being flows from non-being, that the describable world emanates from an indescribable source. He finds this subtle truth inside his own self and becomes completely content. So what can be still? So who can be still and watch the chess game of the world? The foolish are always making impulsive moves, but the wise know that victory and defeat are decided by something more subtle. They see that something perfect exists before any move is made. This subtle perfection deteriorates when artificial actions are taken. So be content not to disturb the peace. Remain quiet. Discover the harmony in your own being. Embrace it. If you can do this, you will gain everything and the world will become healthy again. If you can't, you will be lost in the shadows forever. Yes, Shri Mataji. So I just found that very powerful. So I thought I will share it with you guys. So let us start with our Kutsa for today. And Lao Tse was actually one of the 10 gurus that, we talk about the Bhavsagar, the void around the third energy center, the Nadi. That is Adi Guru Dattatreya is the deity, and he took birth 10 different incarnations as required in the human evolution. So Lao Tse was one of those incarnations of the Guru. So let us bandhan the water and get our feet in there. And we'll raise our Kundalini and put ourselves in a bandhan. So nice and slow, moving the palm around, moving our tension with it. The third time for the third energy center. And bandhan. So keep our attention on the Sahasrara as we are doing the bandhan. We can also say the short mantra for the Sahasrara, Shri Mataji Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha, with each bandhan, if you feel comfortable, and just feel the vibrations as you're doing it then. So today, it is very much of the first part is very much of a self-guided meditation in the sense that keeping your attention, and I hope everyone can see the mantras on the screen, or do you want me to read it out? I'm not sure. Sorry, Chris, can you see that on your screens, or you can see them? Beautiful. Okay, so that's great, because that's what I would like today, is if we can just coming through the holidays this week, maybe next week will be the last week, and then we'll have a couple of weeks break through Christmas and New Year time. So let us use this as a practice session then. I'm sure you're all doing it at home already. So again, when we are doing the left Muladhara, we place our right hand towards Mother Earth. When we are doing the center Muladhara, we have both our hands on our lap, and the right Muladhara, we place our left hand towards Mother Earth, and just meditating, putting extra time and attention just to make sure you're feeling the vibrations flow through and the clearing is happening. After that, after this slide, the next one is working on the left side. So that removing of the past, but also working through our forgiveness for ourselves, our actions, and all of that. So I'll just put that prayer there, and you can read that through. Again, working on the left side, so you can put your right hand towards Mother Earth, or just your hand on your heart. Just see how you feel about it, and just work that way. And the third slide again is for the Sahasrara. Again, just to stay for a few minutes in meditation in the end. You can use all the affirmations that are in the slide. You can use whichever you feel comfortable with, or just keeping your attention on the Sahasrara and being in thoughtless awareness, just in that space between the two thoughts. Okay, these are the sounds. Yes, for a bit, place both your hands towards Mother Earth. We just ask Mother Earth to just please absorb all our imbalances within us. All our conditionings, all the hindrances on the path of our ascent that we know and don't know. Just feel the vibrations flowing through from your hand towards Mother Earth. So this is the one that we say to work with our left side, just so we can dissolve any negative memories, any negative experiences, just allow them to flow through. You can actually say this with both your hands still towards Mother Earth also. Or you can just sit for a little bit longer in meditation if you don't feel comfortable during the prayer. You can just say, Mother, I forgive myself, I forgive everyone, please forgive me. Just a simple one like that is also fine. Repeat it a few times again. Bring our hands on our lap. Raise the attention from the Muladhara, the base of the spine, all the way to the Sahasrara. Just stay in meditation for a few minutes. Say, Mother, please let my spirit guide my brain. This is just allowing the Kundalini to awaken through us, to spread her, I suppose, the vibrations through our nerves, through our brain, to help dissolve all the conditionings, all the negative brain pathways that have established within us, to let the spirit shine. To shine light in our brain. Watch our feet and take our feet out of the water. Your attention still on the Sahasrara. So we'll just have a short meditation led by Shri Mataji, using the Bij mantras. So the first part, Mother explains what the Bij mantras are and what the elements that are associated with it for the energy centers, and then we go through the meditation as she's using those sounds. So as the gentleman on the on the audio will say Muladhara. So we then move our attention to the Muladhara and then just listen to the Bija mantra as the sound, with again that desire and that request for Mother Kundalini to establish, to come to that energy center, to continue nourishing, balancing, establishing the qualities of those within us. So we just go through the 7 energy centers.
Bhu is the Muladhara, is the Mother Earth, made from the Mother Earth. That's the reason. Then the Bhurva is the whole Antariksha, means the whole universe, the creation of material things. Material, like all the planets and things. Then the third one, I said, was Swaha, the Nabi, is the consumption. Swadha is that is the fire thing. Fire principle is the consumption part. Swadha is the sustenance. Swadha. There are 2 things in the Nabi chakra. Swadha is the one by which you sustain the dharma. So that's the 2 essences. One is Swaha, by which you consume everything, like the Agni Tattva means like the fire principle, and Swadha is the principle of the water, which you sustain. Then Mana. Mana is the emotions. The center, heart, is Mana. Emotions. Then Jana means the people, is the collective. So I said also Sami, Samuhik means collective. Jana, that you contact people. Jana means people. Then Tapasa. Tapasa means, or Tapasya, means penance. That is Christ. You went through the penance. And made out of the principle of, I'm sorry, I forgot to say that Jana is made in the principle of Vayu, ether. Then comes this is made with the Vayu, means the air. The Mana is made with the air, Vayu. And then comes the Tapasa is with the light. And then Sat is the light. So I have given the essences, I will be the nature, essential nature of the chakras, and also how it is created. From what essence it is created.
Muladhara chakra.
Bhu, 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 Atma Tattva. Bhu, 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 Atma Tattva. Bhu, 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 Atma Tattva. Bhu, 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 Atma Tattva.
Svadhisthana chakra.
Bhurva, 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 Antariksha. Bhurva, 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 Antariksha. Bhurva, Bhurva, अंतरिक्ष, भूर्व 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 अंतरिक्ष, भूर्व 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 अंतरिक्ष,
Nabi chakra.
स्वाहा स्वाहा, स्वधा अग्नि तत्व, जल तत्व, 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 स्वाहा स्वाहा, स्वधा अग्नि तत्व, जल तत्व,
Anahata chakra.
मना मना मना, मना मना, मना मना, मना मना, मना मना, मना मना, मना मना,
Vishuddhi chakra.
जना जना, सामूहिक सामूहिक तत्व, 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 जना जना, सामूहिक सामूहिक तत्व,
Agnya chakra.
तपसा तपसा, तेज तत्व, प्रकाश तत्व, तपसा तपसा, तेज तत्व, प्रकाश तत्व, तपसा tapasa, teja tattva, prakasha tattva, tapasa, tapasa, teja tattva, prakasha tattva, tapasa, tapasa, teja tattva, prakasha tattva,
Sahasrara chakra.
satya, satya, virat, virat, 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 satya, satya, virat, virat. Our main responsibility is all the time intensely to think what we can do for the betterment of human beings. And what are we doing about it? First, I used to say, count your blessings, because that was the best way to make people understand that there are blessings in surgery. Now I would say, count your deeds. What have you done for Sahaja? Sahaja Yoga has done so much for you. To say that Param Chaitanya will look after is absolutely absurd. If Param Chaitanya could do everything, why should it create human beings? One Adam and Eve were sufficient. You have to do it. Unless and until you become deep, you It cannot trigger, it is helpless. It's only through you it is going to work out. Now, if there is no instrument, electricity cannot work, can it? Now, you should say the electricity itself must come before me and must do everything. You have to have the instrument. And you are the instrument. And if you do not want to do it, how can Param Chaitanya do it? It will be something like saying, as I told you, that let electricity do the job, we will not have any instrument. Can I work it out? Can you work it out? So Parama Chaitanya has its own style. It can only work if you people want to work it out. It's an energy, and you are the instrument. But the instrument is more busy with the job, with the family, I don't know, all kinds of nonsensical things. Now supposing this instrument, which is meant for my lecture, forgets what it is and acts like a ladle in the kitchen because it's fond of food, say, for example. Then what's the use of making this useless instrument? It doesn't do what it has to do. It doesn't know what it has been made for. It has no purpose at all. It's such a useless stuff. So I feel there's a kind of a lethargy, kind of a very subtle lethargy working out. Like this, that we've done our job, let the young people do it now. You are matured, and the matured have to do the job. We have done our level best. What have you done so far? So much to be done still. And somehow or other, I don't know, we have to touch that area where such people remain like the yesterday's player. He is not doing God's work. He's an artist. And he's working so hard to achieve perfection. He will get the same amount whether he is perfect or not. But he's practicing at home. He's listening to it. He's trying to develop it. All the time working it out so that his performance should be excellent. So he's seeking an excellence. Mediocrity has no place in Sahaja Yoga. Only through excellence you'll enjoy. Only through excellence you will really become Sahaja Yogi.
Om to the divine essence of prayer, a poetic adaptation of the Sri Ganesha Atharva Shirsha.
So with that prayer in our hearts, to help discover that harmony within ourselves, to establish and give us that strength. Let's listen and meditate on, as she says, the divine essence of the prayer of the English version of the Ganesha Dharvashesh. I just find that really quite strong.
Let our ears hear that which is true. Let our eyes see that which is pure. Let our beings praise that which is divine. And let those who listen hear not my voice, but the wisdom of God. Let us worship with the same song, the same strength, and the same knowledge. And let our meditation enlighten and enrich. Let there be amongst us compassion and peace. Now the prayer. Salutation to Shri Ganesh, Sakshat Shri Jesus, Sakshat Shri Nirmala Deviye, Namo Namaha. It is you who is the beginning of all the beginnings. It is you who is the doer of all deeds which have been done, are being done, and will be done. It is you who supports all things that are supported. It is you who protects all things that are protected. It is you who is the complete, all-pervading Spirit, God's divine energy. Think clearly, brain. Speak only the truth. Let your presence awakened in us by Kundalini speak. Let your presence awakened in us by Kundalini listen. Let your presence awakened in us by Kundalini bless. Let your presence awakened in us by Kundalini protect. Let your presence awakened by Kundalini in us, your disciples, be the disciple. You are the essence of all the sacred literature and holy words, and you are the energy that understands the holy words. You are the divine combination of complete truth, complete happiness, and complete energy, and you are beyond. You are all knowledge, and you are the use to which the knowledge is put. You exist until the end of all things, and after the end of all things you are. You create the end of all things, and after the end of all things you remain indifferent. You are earth, you are water, you are fire, you are air, and you are the space above the air. You are the gunas, and you are beyond the gunas. You are the body, and you are beyond the body. You are the essence of time, and you are beyond time. You, and only you, exist at the Muladhara chakra. You are the spirit, and you are beyond the spirit. And those who would join God meditate upon you. You are Brahma, Vishnu, Rudra. You are Indra, Agni, Vayu. You are the sun at noon. You are the full moon. Through all of these and more, you are the all-pervading energy of innocence and wisdom. You are the divine servant who stoops to wash the feet of saints. You are the tiny core of all things without which the larger have no purpose. You are the key to the libraries of all the scriptures, without which the truth is hidden. You are the full stop which completes the sentence, and without which the sentence loses its meaning. You are the crescent moon. You are the stars, and you are beyond the stars. All things from tiny dot to universe are you. You are the future and beyond the future. You are in all forms. You are where the sounds combine. You are the silence between the sounds. You are the rhythm of all music and all prayers. This is the knowledge of Nirmal Ganesh, and you, Nirmal Ganesh, are the master of that knowledge and all knowledge. You are the God, and you are the goddess. Om Gam Nilmal Ganapatiye. To your powers, Sri Ganesha, let all surrender. Let the left side of memory and the right side of action surrender to you, and let your enlightenment prevail. Your first tooth you have, and 4 hands, one holding a rope, the second a goad, the third is raised in blessing, and the fourth offers sustenance. Your banner is that of a holy mouse. You have long ears and are clothed in red. Red decorates you, and you are worshipped with red flowers. You have compassion for those who love you, and it is for those who love you that you come to this earth. You are the force that creates, the energy that pervades, and the spirit that protects. Those who seek union with God pray through you. Those who seek union with God worship you. Om Gam Nilmal Jesus Ye. To your powers, Sri Jesus, let all surrender. Let the left side of memory and the right side of action surrender to you, and let your enlightenment prevail. You are the word that was the beginning. You are the word that will be the ending. You are he who was born of a virgin and died on the cross. You are he who absorbs all sins and who died to live again. You are God in man, and you are worshipped with red flowers. You have compassion for those who love you, and it is for those who love you that you come to this earth. You are the force that creates, the energy that pervades, and the spirit that protects. Those who seek union with God pray through you. Those who seek union with God worship you. Sri Ganesha, salutations to you. Sri Jesus, salutations to you. He who is the beginning of all worship, salutations to you. He who destroys all the powers of evil, salutations to you. Sakshat, son of Lord Shiva, who is unending blessings, salutations to you. Sakshat, son of Mary Mataji, who is unending love, salutations to you. Sakshat Mataji Nirmala Devi, who is unending joy, salutations to you. Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha.
Raise our kundalinis and put a bandha and just stay in silence for a bit. Sorry, guys.